What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first video in this series where I'll be going through how I managed to bot my account on OSRS to max using custom scripts made in Simba. I have been pretty much botting non-stop for over 16 hours a day and haven't been banned for it because I think I've come up with a pretty good idea of how OSRS does its bot detection, and I've used techniques to overcome that. I will be releasing all the code I showcase in this video, so you can have a try at home and see how that works out for you. Alright, let's get into the demonstration. In this first video, I'll be going over what I believe is the most important aspect to anti-ban, which is randomizing your click locations. We'll get onto it now with a demonstration. So here we have just a basic naive script that clicks this tree and then it clicks this tree to chop it. Let's run it now and see what it does. It'll go ahead and click that tree, and after 8 seconds move on to the next tree and chop it. The problem with this script becomes apparent when we open up Paint and have a look at where it's clicking. Let's run the script 10 times and see what it looks like. Now clearly you can see every time it clicks the first tree, it's clicking on that exact pixel, and every time it clicks the second tree, it clicks on that pixel. So this is a problem. If you bot with this script, you'll probably get banned within a couple of days, or maybe even a few hours on a new account. So let's make an improvement on this to randomize it a bit. We'll go to level 2. So in the next script, we're going to draw a box around the tree that we want to click. And every time we click this tree, we're going to randomize the X and Y variables here, so our clicks will land somewhere within this box. Let's see what it looks like in Paint. That looks slightly better. We can see it slightly randomized our clicks, and now it doesn't look so body. But the problem with this is, let's say if you run it for an extended period of time, over a couple of days, we're going to get a lot of clicks here. So let's see what it looks like once it goes for 200 clicks. Now after 200 clicks, we can clearly see a box starting to form around our click locations. Now if Jagex reviewed your account after a couple of days and saw this, they're going to be pretty easy to figure out that you're botting on this account, because no human is going to be clicking in the square shaped form like this. So we're going to have to improve this script again. Let's go to level 3. So in this next script, we have this random position function here, which is just going to run through some fancy mathematics here, and then it'll randomize our clicks so it doesn't look so boxy. Let's see what it looks like now. We will run it 500 times. That looks a bit better. Even after 500 clicks, it looks less body than it was before. With this script running, you'll probably survive for maybe a couple of weeks without getting banned. However, if your account does get flagged with a lot of ban reports, or if Jagex mods actually look at your account more closely, they're going to figure out that this is a bot, because the shape of this is still too defined. We have a rough square here, and we have dots that splattered around it. So this might be fine for a throwaway account or just some side account that you're using to bot for some extra cash, but we really wouldn't want to do this on our main account for an extended period of time. So let's go to level 4. So the issue with the previous script is it's using one square as the reference point and actually landing our clicks that's going to gravitate around that central location. In level 4, what we have done is actually create 3 reference points where we want to click, and now we'll gravitate our clicks around those 3 points rather than the single point, so that'll look a lot more human. Let's run this now. There we go, that looks a lot better. Now this would be pretty similar to what a human would click when they were woodcutting the tree. With this script, you'll probably be fine even running it for a couple of months straight, but the problem with this is if you were clicking in the same rough pattern like this, say if you had a tree here and now you run the script again, the patterns look it looks a bit too similar for my liking. I wouldn't be too comfortable running this on my main account for an extended period of time, because say if we had clicks like this splattered around the screen, maybe you'll get away with it, maybe not, but to be on the safe side, we're going to improve it even further. So we're going to go to level 5 here, which is we're going to dynamically generate our reference points every single day. So it looks like we are clicking in slightly different locations. So even if Jagex compares our click profiles day on day, or compares our click profiles with another person running the same exact bot, we're not going to get the same output, which is the beauty of this method. Let's have a look at that now. To generate our dynamic reference points, I have made another script, which is record.ahk. This will record our mouse movements, so see where we want to click. So for best practice, we'll be adding our human touch to the script and dynamically generating our reference points around those particular pixels that we input every day. So for example, we can move our mouse to the position we want to click and click C on the keyboard. We'll click it 3 times to where we want our reference points to be. 1, 2, 3. Now that script has generated a change.txt, which is those 3 coordinates that we just clicked on the screen. Now next we're going to generate our code from those 3 coordinates dynamically. We'll click this code.ahk, which brings up this script. We'll copy and paste this into our Simba script here. Let's run it now and see what that looks like. That looks very nice actually. So for example, we want to click here, and what if we want to click a different tree? We're going to generate a different shape. Let's grab that guy there and we'll put it in there. Now after running this script, our click splatter for the first tree will look completely different to the click splatter of our second tree. And let's say we want to click our bank chest somewhere over here. We'll generate another 3 different reference points for that as well. Now that looks very human to me, and with this technique I was able to bot 16 hours a day for an extended period of time on my main account without getting banned. Best practice using the script is we need to input our 3 reference points for each location we want to click every single day so it looks different. So even if Jagex compared our profile day after day or compared our profile with another bot, it would never look the same. And if Jagex did want to ban a bot that was using this technique, they would have a lot of false positives, which would probably ban a lot of legitimate players, which will create a lot of uproar in the community. So they'll probably leave this alone if they're not sure that we're a bot. I have included all this code in the description below if you want to download it and try it out yourself. And obviously we don't have a working bot just yet. There is still one more thing we need to address, which is our mouse pathing. I'm not entirely sure whether Jagex actually tracks our mouse pathing or not. However, the theory goes, if your account is flagged a lot for playing a very long time every single day, or it receives a lot of reports for botting, they may just track your mouse movements as well. If we're going to be botting at our main account, I'm not really comfortable with my mouse teleporting from one click location to the next in a straight line. So in the next video, I'll be showcasing how we can randomize that to make it look completely human-like. And I've released all the code in the comments below for you to download and try yourself. And also next time, I'll be releasing a fully working anti-ban woodcutting script, which will combine the techniques we used in this video with the techniques of randomizing mouse path movement. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video.